Clifford Olson, the Beast of British Columbia. What kind of man demands money in exchange for the remains of murdered children? Between 1980 and 1981, Canada was haunted by a predator hiding in plain sight. Clifford Olson, a lifelong criminal with over 90 convictions, transformed from a petty thief into one of the country's most monstrous serial killers. Families were left shattered, and a nation gripped by fear. Olson stalked the streets of British Columbia, targeting innocents and leaving behind no immediate clues. Each disappearance seemed unrelated until police connected the dots. Posing as a kind stranger, he lured vulnerable children and teens, offering rides, jobs, and fake opportunities. What followed was pure horror. 11 young victims, aged between 9 and 80, vanished without a trace. He taunted victims' families with letters. He bragged in interviews. He tried to portray himself as a genius, even a celebrity. But no one was fooled. He was not brilliant, just evil. In total, $100,000 was handed over for 10 victims. The 11th was found later. It became known as the Cash for Bodies deal, one of the most controversial agreements in Canadian criminal history. Serial offender tracking improved, and his name became a chilling reminder that not all monsters hide in the dark zone. Shake your hand first. Olson was finally arrested in August 1981. But the nightmare didn't end there. In 1982, Clifford Olson pleaded guilty to 11 counts of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 11 concurrent life terms. In a move that shocked the public, Olson made a deal with authorities. He would reveal the locations of his victims' bodies in exchange for $10,000 each, paid to his wife. There was no mourning, no sympathy, only silence and relief. The public was furious. The families were horrified. But the bodies were recovered, and closure, however painful, was finally possible. Even behind bars, Olson remained a menace. In 2011, after 3 decades of incarceration, Olson died of cancer in prison. Clifford Olson's crimes changed Canada forever. Laws were revised. Follow VerdictFiles to uncover more real cases where justice must fight to catch up with evil.